Hi, welcome to Tina's Treasured Expressions. My name is Tina, and today we're working on the upcycled shoes into jewelry part 4. And in part 1, we made this really pretty choker necklace, and we also made the identical matching anklet. And in part 3, we made this really pretty bracelet. And in part 4, today, we are going to be making the earrings and also this ring. So let's get started. Here's the pair of shoes that we are using. I showed you these in part 1 through 3. They are broken after one wear, but they had such beautiful sparkles, I had to make them into jewelry. So here's all the jewelry we made from this one pair of shoes, and today we'll be working on the earrings and the ring. So to do the earrings, we just have some scraps left over. So I'm going to size them up together, and then I'm just going to cut them just below this pattern here so that it matches the other one. So I'm just going to trim off the excess string that might be fraying from the side, and then they match really well. So now all I need to do is to take a pin. Then I'm going to just poke a hole through the leather here. That way I can add jump rings so that we can add the ear hooks. Just make sure it goes all the way through. And then I'm just going to pull that out, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Just make sure you push it through really well. And if you need to twist it around to make the hole bigger or poke it through a second time, you can do that. So now we're just going to grab the jump rings and we're going to poke that through the hole that we just made. So at first what we need to do is grab our pliers, and then we're just going to grip that, and we're going to open that up so that we can slip that right through the hole that we made. So just push that through until it comes all the way through the other side. And then I'm going to grab my ear hook, and then we're going to place that right on the jump ring. And once that's on the jump ring, we're just going to take our pliers and we're going to grip it really tight, and we're going to rock it back and forth until it's closed really tightly with no gap. And just going to make sure, and then I rub my finger along it to make sure that it's not sharp. And there we have it. We have one done, and you just need to do the same exact thing with the other one. And I don't need to show that on camera, so here's the second earring completed. Now we're going to be working on the ring, and for that we're going to need the E6000 glue, and we're going to take some of the extra rhinestones from the shoe, and we're going to need the ring blank. And you can find this at any craft store, and it is adjustable on the bottom there, and on the top it's flat, and that's where we're going to be using the glue, and we're going to glue the rhinestones. So let's see what we have left here. And it's a large piece, so we only need a couple, so we're just going to grab our pliers and we're going to cut that right in the middle there, and then it should fit onto the ring blank. So we're going to cut that, and then we're going to also cut another piece to the same size, and there's the second piece. And now we're just going to grab the E6000 glue, which is great for jewelry making. It's a little stringy, so open the cap really slow. And we're just going to take this piece of paper with some toothpicks, and I'm going to add a tiny bit of the glue to the paper. And then we're going to take the toothpick right here, and we're going to just slowly spin that so that it doesn't get all stringy hanging down. So now we're just going to put that little bit of glue on the ring blank right here. And then we're just going to keep spinning it until it comes off. Then we're going to use that to smooth that once we have enough on there. Then we're going to glue the rhinestone on the blank. So we're just going to smooth that, make sure it's all the way to the edge, but not too much so when we put the rhinestones on, it doesn't squish the glue all the way out the sides. So that's pretty good. So now we're just going to take this little piece and we're going to put it down. We're going to slowly just set that down. Going to take another piece and we're going to put it right beside it, and then just keep squeezing those together until you get a nice shape and it's centered. So just keep doing that until you get it where you like it. Give it a push to make sure it's set down in that glue. The next thing we're going to do is going to take the toothpick, and we're going to take a little bit of glue and make sure we have all the air gaps filled all the way around the outer edge of the ring so the rhinestones don't come loose. There we go, that looks good. So now you just let that dry for a bit, but I'm just going to try it on to see how it looks. Slide that down, and it looks really pretty and sparkly. We've finally come to the end of the series of the upcycle shoes into jewelry. Now you should have a really pretty set from just one pair of shoes. So I don't know what you chose. You could have chose something different, but I hope you came up with something beautiful. Please hit the notification button so you'll know when I upload the video. Share, subscribe, and comment. And don't forget to join the Facebook group so that I can see some of your creations that you've made from my videos. And that's all for today. Bye.